The ultimate humiliation of a Roman emperor by a Persian Shah. The Battle of Edessa took place between the armies of the Roman Empire under the command of Emperor Valerian and Sasanian forces under King of the Kings Shapur in 260. The Roman army was defeated and captured in its entirety by Persian forces. For the first time, a Roman emperor was taken prisoner. As such, the battle is generally viewed as one of the worst disasters in military history. Publius Licinius Valerianus was Roman emperor from 253 to spring 260 AD. He persecuted Christians and was later taken captive by the Persian Shah Shapur after the Battle of Edessa, becoming the first Roman emperor to be captured as a prisoner of war, causing shock and instability throughout the Roman Empire. The unprecedented event and the unknown fate of the captured emperor generated a variety of different reactions and new narratives about the Roman Empire in diverse contexts. Shapur was the second Sasanian king of kings of Iran. He conquered and destroyed the Arab city of Hatra, and consolidated and expanded the empire of his father, waged war against the Roman Empire, and seized its cities of Nisibis and Kare while he was advancing as far as Roman Syria. Although he was defeated at the Battle of Ricina in 243 by Roman Emperor Gordian III, he was able to win the Battle of Missis the following year and force the new Roman Emperor Philip to sign a favorable peace treaty that was regarded by the Romans as a most shameful treaty. Prior to the battle, Shapur had penetrated several times deeply into Roman territory, conquering Antioch in Syria in 253 or 256. Valerian met the main Persian army, under the command of Shapur, between Kare and Edessa, with units from almost every part of the Roman Empire, together with Germanic allies. The Sassanid army led by Shapur, like those of his predecessors and the later Parthians, was built around cataphract cavalry. These were heavily armored horses and riders, relying on shock action with lances. Elephants, obtained from India, also featured in the Persian order of battle, and usually large numbers of tribal light cavalry. Persian armies usually brought a great deal of infantry levies with them to pin an enemy army in place, but relied on the heavy horse for the decisive blow. Mounted bowmen, a response to Shapur's war with the Huns, were just starting to appear in larger numbers. Valerian went to Antioch with a large army from southern Europe to compensate for the previous defeat against the Persians. In a battle in 257 AD, he succeeded in recapturing Antioch and defeated the Persians. The Romans began to celebrate and minted victory coins. But this celebration proved to be too soon, as Valerian had only faced the second-rate soldiers of the Sasanian garrison. In fact, Shapur had kept his main army. 2 years after this victory, in late 259 or early 260 in the Battle of Edessa, in present-day Turkey and north of Antioch, the Roman army was terribly defeated by Iran Shah army. In a historical battle called Edessa, a great defeat was inflicted on Rome by Iran. Valerian's strategy against Shapur was a fairly sound one. On hearing of Shapur's advances westward, Valerian evidently had a plan for the defense of the province. Knowing that the Persians would choose to take the northern invasion route into Syria, he would move to defend Edessa and meet the Persians in battle. Making sure that his army would be properly protected, he made sure that both his northern and southern flanks were properly guarded. The Roman Emperor Valerian sent his son to the west and went to the east to confront the Persians. During the Battle of Edessa, the Roman Emperor, without caution, deployed his infantry near Edessa, which was a flat area ideal for cavalry operations. Even though the Roman army was bigger than the Persian army, no matter how hard they tried, they were defeated by Persians. Valerian tried to convince Shapur to make peace by giving compensation, but his proposal was rejected and he was forced to fight, but he could not break the siege. In the meantime, his soldiers revolted and he was forced to flee, but while fleeing, he and most of his army were captured by Shapur. At the end of the Battle of Edessa, Valerian himself, together with military and state officials, senators, as well as a large number of high-ranking people of the Roman Empire and senior officers, along with 70,000 Roman soldiers, were killed or captured, and 36 of their city and military fortress were taken by Iran Shah troops. Following his captivity, a large number of his companions, including officials, senators, and the main generals of the Roman Empire, were also captured. The backbone of the Roman army was broken and its men were destroyed. Shapur ordered the captured Emperor of Rome to kneel and bow in front of him, and a large petroglyph was carved from the image of the King of Rome bowing to the King of Iran. The capture of Valerian drew the attention of the world powers to the power of the Sassanids. This heavy defeat of the Roman army caused the fall of Western Asia to the Iranian army. In 260 AD, Shapur also captured Asia Minor and, as historians have written, he raided Western Asia and Asia Minor for many years without any serious confrontation. And the Romans were not able to expel him from their eastern borders due to internal weakness. The ultimate humiliation of a Roman emperor by a foreign leader was enacted through Shapur's use of Valerian as a human stepping stool to assist the Persian king in mounting his horse.